Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Thank you for joining me, and if you're new, welcome. I am about to do the North Node fire signs check-in for the mid-month on anything that they need to know at this point to continue their journey. So, you're supposed to be here for your North Node, whatever that placement is. I'm not going to do the prayer, but I am going to ring my bell to cleanse my energy in here and cleanse the energy in your space. And it's stuck. Crazy. I went to go try to do it again and it was stuck. I'm going to do it again. All right. Okay. I hope that these are going to be really short, and there'll be timestamps in below for you to just jump to whatever your sign is. But we're going to do the fire signs right now. And I do want to say for all the signs that today's a big day. It's the 20th of January. It is when, Aquarius the sun moves into Aquarius. It's also when the post-shadow of Mercury retrograde is complete. And then it's the beginning of Pluto transitioning into Aquarius energy. So, it's a big day. So I thought today was a pretty good day to go ahead and check in. Not to mention I actually had time. So I'm going to. I don't know about you guys, but I have been exhausted lately. I thought I was going to have time to do this reading yesterday night after work, and I swear it was just I went as soon as work was done, I was just out of it, and it was really weird feeling. So I think I fell asleep by 8:30 last night. I mean, it was crazy, but that's not what we're here for. I'm sorry. I just obviously there was a reason why I said it. Not sure why, but anyways, now we are going to go into Aries North Node. What does Aries North Node need to know right now? What does Aries North Node need to know right now? Thank you. 2 cards. Okay, here we go. It says, oh my gosh, and what's funny is that when I started doing this deck, when I started shuffling, this was the first one on the top when I did it, and I saw it and I was like, well, ain't that some... It says, do not worry about petty bullshit. I show up, I hunt, I eat. It says your distant ancestors didn't... God, I don't know why I don't want to say this. I have no problem cussing online, but for whatever reason, right this second, I keep being held back to say it. So I guess I'm going to just not say it, even though... Okay. Your distant ancestors didn't, mess around, worrying about how good they looked to the rest of the world. They were hunting animals, battling enemies, and creating empires. They probably smelled like ass, and they were completely unaware that their descendants would gel their hair, shave their butts, and implant body parts to impress each other. Quit focusing on the surface and do what needs to be done in the core to survive and advance. The future depends on you. This card. The visuals I got during that whole reading was just oh, I hope you had some funny ones too. But here, look at the caveman, right? It's it's signifying, man, we do a lot of extra stuff as human beings in this society, and hey, not judging one bit. But I think we all can agree after reading that maybe some of it's more what's the word for it? Obviously serving our vanity, but it is not serving society or the progression of our self as a society. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, point is that I think it's time to get to necessities rather than outwardly appearances. Okay, it says, I am immortal through my creations and my influence. I just saw this thing about, I don't know where I saw it, but it just said, if you date an artist or a musician, you will never be free of them because you are now their muse, and that you will live on forever and through their creations. And I thought that was interesting because I honestly thought positive about it. But then, like, right now I'm getting the negative energy from it. Like, oh God, that could really hurt if, like, now you're attached to a narrative that has been outdated and it's just old. That could really be, it's like what you do. You always talk positive to yourself because then you're bringing in positivity. If you're always talking negative about yourself, then that's what you're expecting of yourself. Same kind of thing. But if you are always in someone else's energy as the bad guy, then that you're going to have to process that and move on from it. You got bigger and better things to be worrying about, I guess is my point with this card here too. And just understand that was the past. It's not like current now, I don't know. Okay. It says, why settle for being a king when you can be a god? Why settle for watching someone else create their dreams when you can create your own? One day you will physically expire, but this doesn't have to be the end of you. Everything you work on, create, and influence will continue to work, create, and influence after you jump ship. The world will absorb your flesh and will become one with your sacred creations. What message do you want to leave? That is beautiful. And also I had this vision of this clip I saw on TikTok, I think, of a show, which I've never seen before, but now I'm going to forget it. But it had on there Vincent van Gogh. And basically they were time traveling. And so this one guy who was orchestrating it all, it was Doctor Who. That's what it was. It was Doctor Who on, it looked to be a show. Not like the movie, but a show. I'm sure it's on Disney Prime or Disney Plus or whatever it is. But it was interesting because it was a clip of Vincent van Gogh being like overhearing, listening to what a art curator and specialist and someone who's huge in the art world, what he actually thought of Vincent van Gogh's paintings. And Vincent van Gogh obviously passed on, rest in peace, with the idea that he was nothing. And so it was really a beautiful scene because here this guy is like being time warped back into hearing reality now of someone just absolutely praise beyond any, the best praise you could ever ask for, basically calling him one of the top 5 best painters and artists that have ever roamed this earth and created for us. And it was just beautiful. This actor, started crying and just being like, Vincent van Gogh, crying and just being like, oh my God, I can't believe that my creations were that to somebody else, because they were never acknowledged while I was able to know it or see it. And that caused deep pain for him in his life. But the point is that you never know what you do and what you create and what your purpose is. You never know what it's going to actually do for society and the blessing that it's going to give. And I want to touch upon one thing that I just heard, is that even if it's one person that you're touching, that's society. That's someone external of you. Doesn't matter. Like, I do these videos and it doesn't really get much play and doesn't go out very far. But first off, it's timeless energy. So you could watch this video 10 years after I made it and it will 100% be applicable. But I know this is my purpose. This is what I've been created to do. And I've been told and confirmed by the universe many times over, even if it helps one person, that is what it was meant to do. So stop worrying about silly stuff and start working on your purpose and your creative aspirations. And to be honest, creative stuff can literally just be giving somebody a hug or looking someone in the eyes and acknowledging that they mean something and that you see them. You don't understand that to somebody who needs that, that is going to lift them up for the rest of their days on this planet. And that is called I am immortal through my creations and my influence. You've become immortalized in this other human being's life as powerful. So I hope that resonates. North Node Aries. That's the majority of the reading. I'm going to tell you that right now, because these are supposed to be little and I spent a lot on that. And I know there was a reason why I spent a lot on that. So number 21, freedom. Screenshot that so you can actually let it soak into your soul and transform whatever it needs to do. That's what sacred geometry is. This is the sacred geometry of relationships oracle. It is meant to, once you look at it and see it, it literally it goes into your soul and like transforms and creates and activates, is the word I'm trying to say, energy of freedom. It says the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. Wow. I almost feel giddy from that. Look, weird. There's something about that that is absolutely like, whew. It almost looks like a locust, too, with those wings. What does North Node Aries need to know most right now? Thank you. Open up. Okay, look at this. I mean, wouldn't this look like opening up? Their wings are opened up. They're not closed off. They're open up. And then look at the imagery on that. Hope you can see it. Let me get a little closer. Oh, I'm a little, there you go. See, it's just open. She is allowing her, solar chakra to be open, not hiding. Your solar chakra is yourself. It's your projection of energy out to the world. Open up. I think it just mainly just is reiterating, just open up, be authentic, and be yourself. And stop worrying about BS. And that, I was literally reading that while this flew out onto it. This is the Spiritual AF Oracle. It says, stick with the people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness. Wow. And it fell on the do not worry. Rewind this video and re-listen to this. It's got to go. It's like these two are so together. They go hand in hand. Notice how you feel when you're a person. No. One more time. Okay. Notice how you feel when you're with a person. If you feel like shit, don't hang out with them. It's that straightforward. For reals. They don't have to be bad people for you to choose to not engage. It may just be your reaction to them. Even if you can't remove yourself from their presence completely, you can at least check in with that part of you that gets crazy and give it the love it needs. Again, there's something about seeing stuff for what it is and just buckling down and dealing with what you need to deal with. Remove yourself. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye, Aries North Node. All right. Hi there, Leo North Nodes. Okay. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank y'all again for watching. Leo North Node. What do they need to know right now for this mid-month check-in? Thank you. All right. Says, you are heating up. You are flaming hot. You are flaming hot. This sounds like Leo energy already. Says, you are 360 slam dunking on all resistance gremlins that stand in your way. Your focus is escalating. Your mind is a factory of awareness. Each night you rest as a stronger, smarter, happier, and more meaningful person than you were at any other time in your life. That's beautiful. May the best moments of your past be the worst of your future. That's cool. It says, the best experiences of my past shall be the worst of my future. Love it. Moving forward, running forward, right? So look forward, move forward. My nose is just tickling uncontrollably. So that's always a big sign of like, it's heavy. It's like pushing you. It's so real. Ooh. Okay. Look at this North Node Leo. I want to say, or need to know, excuse me. What does North Node Leo need to know right now? Thank you. Third chakra. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. I was literally just thinking while I was doing this about your solar plexus. And because in the Aries check-in, we went off on the solar plexus and opening up and being free. And now we got it here again. And so while I was thinking of that, it came through again. And I love this because look at all this gold, the moon and the stars and the gold energy here. But the point is, I love that you have the North Node Leo, because that is what you're really trying to do in this destiny, in this lifetime, is rise into your own personal power and just be like honoring of it. Like the most confident, outgoing self that you could be is what you're being pushed to do in this lifetime. So let's read this. It says, third chakra. The energy of the solar plexus chakra helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be, so we can set a course toward our goals. That's it. That's half the battle, is just knowing where you want to go. It is. Whew. But once you have it in your energy that you know where you want to go, then you've already kind of believed it, you know, and then therefore it happens. But you got to take action toward it. Again, just realizing it. Opportunity beckons. Look at that. Opportunity beckons. Wow. Ooh, and there's an infinity, sign, meaning infinite possibilities. It's all in your hands. I just get a real strong sense of like this real deep, what is it? Like power. It's heavy, so it's you know, it can weigh on your shoulders, but it's got such power in it. Like whatever this opportunity has, you're contemplating it because you know it's going to be a lot. Not more than you can handle, but it's going to be, it gives, there's a decision. You're really contemplating it and seeing all the ways, because this is a masculine energy. And it's, you know, I mean, how about this? It just, the example that they're telling me right now is like, you might be having an opportunity that's going to have to ask you to move. Or to, and now granted, you're going to get a nicer neighborhood, maybe an extra room that you really desperately need. It is going to provide good change, but it also is going to provide change. And it's not just you that is the one who, like, you're not the only one in this equation. So you're really having to like decide, like maybe you might be working more hours, so you might be away from like whoever is important to you. So that's change. Is that going to outweigh the new neighborhood, the new room? Like there is a good opportunity here, but is it your good opportunity? I think it is, but also that is not advice. That is just the feeling I'm getting, which is called divination and channeling. So, but I think this is something that you're asking the stars, hey, is this it? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I mean, here we got two stars here as well. Let me just remind you here. You're heating up. You are flaming hot. You are 360 slam dunking on all resistance gremlins that stand in your way. Your focus is escalating. Your mind is a factory of awareness. Each night as you rest, you are stronger, smarter, happier, and more meaningful person than you were at any other time in your life. May the best moments of your past be the worst of your future. What does that mean? Again, I read that all again and took this time for you to know that whatever you're contemplating here, it's an old version. Nothing's going to happen the same as that time before, because you're not even the same person. This other people around in your energy is not the same people. You are meant to have everything in your past be the worst version, because now you are the better version. That's too many cards, guys. One card for North Node Leo. And again, a whole stack. No. One more time. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to go with it. There's two, but at least it's not three like the other ones. Okay. Guess who ain't got to explain shit to nobody? You. Quit trying to explain yourself to everyone. No one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. You've got wait, you gotta own your shit. But that's a whole lot different than trying to get everyone to sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Get on with your freaky little self, you freaky little fuck. All right. It's just signifying just be you. You're meant to be you. You're the only one that's you. All right. The secret to being a good human is learning not to take your shit out on others. That is true. It says learning to STFU is a life-changing skill. There's a time and a place to express your feelings, but that's usually after you've taken some deep breaths, maybe like 1,000,000 of them. Once you've figured out what the difference is between your shit and their shit and just shit that happened. Not every emotion deserves an action. Sometimes you just gotta feel shit, take note, and let it move through you. If you're speaking when agitated or afraid, you're usually taking your shit out on others. Harming someone else will never make you feel better. It just fucking won't. Wow. I think that's a message for not only you, but also for someone who is having to deal with this with another person. Like that person did it to you. Just understand that they were in an emotional state. There's no need to, I'm hearing the word retaliate. Just let it roll off. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching North Node Leo. Take care. All right, now we got North Node Sagittarius. Hope y'all are doing well. Whew. Man, I hope this 2024 has been peaceful. That's all we can really ask for, because things are going to happen, you know? All right, North Node Sagittarius. What did I not? I don't think I did. All right, North Node Sagittarius. What do they need to know most at this point? These cards are really chunky right now. North Node Sagittarius. What do y'all need to know most right now? See this? Okay, thank you. I was like, something is off. And then, boom, it came out. I am my own lottery ticket. I invest in myself, take risks out of my comfort zone, and create the life of my dreams. I love it. So many people view life as an external lottery, hoping for the chance at a big payout that will solve all their problems. Meanwhile, they blow their earnings on junk and substances to numb out how unlucky they are. The real lottery is 100% internal. If you consistently invest in yourself and you take some risks out of your comfort zone, you will create your dream life. If you have a vision and you follow it, there is only one outcome. The persistent lion eats the lucky duck. Wow. I like the lion. They brought in the lion here. Felt very much like I wasn't expecting a lion to be just talked about. Lucky duck, I get. But the lion, I mean, what is the lion? That's your highest manifestation of a masculine, a divine masculine, as far as a symbol of animal energy. They're the king of the jungle, you know? So take that as a message. What does North Node Sagittarius need to know right now? Thank you. All right. Commitment, number 13. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. Screenshot it if you want, because it will be a, this is sacred geometry relationships. So it is meant to activate, this image is meant to activate something inside of you. And yours specifically is about commitment. Sorry, my thing, I can't do it. There we go. Is it? There we go. Geez, sorry guys. All right. The frequency of commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being with the unwavering belief. I will say commitment takes belief. I agree with that. Because if you don't, I mean, personally, I've been on both sides of the coin with this one, where it's like I didn't have belief in a relationship anymore. I didn't have belief in that person anymore, that they could ever rise up to be what I had asked so many times for them to be. And so you don't have any more commitment. And then I've been on the other side of it where it's like I believe so deeply, and because there was actions and actual signs that I was correct in my belief, that this was truly a person that I should put my belief and commitment onto or with, you know. So it goes both ways. I mean, God, come on. That's like probably my favorite universal law is duality. There's something about it. I think mainly because the divine has been, I know this is applicable, because anytime I start talking about myself, it is because it is applicable. But I know some people don't like when readers talk about their own life stories, but I mean, how did I get here and with these cards to talk to you right now? I had a life that got me to this moment, and I shouldn't, ignore it. But what I'm trying to say is, great. It went off. I just saw a TV go off. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to move on. But the point here, I think, is that this is dealing with some sort of commitment, whether that's commitment to you, like to yourself, or a commitment to another. That is like on the, the front burner here. It's high priority. This is a something you're focusing on. All right. Share the love. Beautiful. Look. Share the love. What I immediately got from this is okay. Do you see how, well, first off, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you. When you see this, what is your first internal gut thought? Pause it if you need to. What do you think of when you see this? This is me and you working together to strengthen your intuitive muscle. What is your first thought? Do you see someone handing you something? Handing you their heart? Or do you see yourself handing it to someone else? Is that your heart you're giving? Whatever your answer was, that is where you need to be focusing your energy right now. There's a crack in this heart. I don't know if you can see that, if it's going to show it to you, but there's a little tiny crack. And all I could think of when I saw that was the cracks are where the light get in. And I'm sorry, I got my arms done because I'm cold. Like I'm really cold all of a sudden. But the cracks are how the light get in. You gotta, appreciate your cracks, appreciate your parts that have been broken. Because if it wasn't broken before, there's no way someone or something could penetrate inside All of our hearts have to break in order to be rebuilt into the strongest heart it can be. And I'm meaning, not your physical heart, but, well, I take that back. Sometimes people have to go and get their hearts looked at because there is something wrong with their actual physical heart. Best thing they could have done is go and have a professional look at it, because now they can get their heart worked on by the amazing technology we have in this day and age, so that their heart can be better and pump better and actually give them years on their life. So technically, I guess it's not just metaphorical, but it is physical heart here with the cracks. Wow, look at this. I love this. I hope I'm going to be able to show it to you. But like, this is the best example right here. Do you see that right there? This is a feminine and a masculine energy. It's the same. It is the same person, just over and over and over and over again. They're everywhere. There's one right here. So what I get from that is, whatever this issue is, you've done it, or you've experienced it. This is a lesson you've had through many relationships. And do you see this right here? This bracelet? These are usually like some sort of copper bracelet, and they're made and designed to help calm anxiety and bring balance and neutralize people who get worked up. Just anxiety. It's just, we're all plagued with it. Some of us have it more than others, but we all have anxiety, So there is something about something in a relationship that has consistently played out, or you've experienced even on a little level, maybe on bigger levels with other people, that is being highlighted right now for you to let the light in your cracked heart and let it get healed and create balance. And I love this. I'm going to leave it on this little plant right here. You know how long this seed was underneath the ground, right? It could take years, who knows? And now it's out. And I want to leave I was going to leave it with that, but then another story came in. So just thank you for listening. I just found out that bamboo, like, this is the most beautiful thing ever. Bamboo sits as a seed under the ground for like 5 years. 5 years with no growth that you can see or get your, like, as a farmer of bamboo, you're not getting your payout. You're not getting there's a big risk reward there, right? It's a very long time. So if you plant bamboo, you got to wait 5 years for it to even sprout. But once it sprouts, it grows. I mean, it's like, I think 3 months or 5 months, it's like the entire crop is just like full grown, ready to be harvested. So that once it's out of the soil, so once it's been seen, once you see whatever this is, and you acknowledge it, and you actively work to stop that, because I just read this, like, wasting your time on junk and substances to numb how unlucky you are. Once you realize that you are lucky and you are this, it could have taken a long time, but it was during your gestation under the ground. And then once your little guy goes, your little, sprout, you're going to go like a wildfire. It's a very short amount of time for it to actually be implemented. once you've realized what it is. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching North Node Sagittarius, and please like the video, everybody. Please comment anything that you could think of that this made sense for you, and I would truly appreciate it if you subscribed and become part of our tribe. So thank you again for watching. Y'all take care. Bye.